What's up, y'all? It's Jake Owen, and you are watching Pat and AJ TV.
Hey, welcome! Not back. It's a special edition. Yes, it's Friday Night Live with Pat and AJ, or also known as Pat and AJ After Dark.
No, I'd call this Pat and AJ's movie review.
This is AJ's movie review.
My movie review.
This is a special edition because she's so upset, and I don't want to listen to her yak in my ear all night, so she's going to yak to you now.
I saw Into the Storm tonight. I did see it by myself. Pat and Dylan went to see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. How was that? Was it good?
It was what I thought it would be. It's Michael Bay with the big CGI Transformers fest. You know, it has Megan Fox looking hot.
Can he cast anybody in his movies other than Megan Fox?
I don't want him
to. She's cute. I actually think she's getting better at acting. She's really good. It's just she's in all his other movies.
But no, it was a good flick. It was what it was.
Okay, so Into the Storm was not what it was supposed to be. And as a weather geek, I feel violated and offended.
I want to know how you're going to defend any of this. Based off people who have already told you, one, didn't Pat say it would suck?
Yeah.
Two, really, what did you expect? And three, even you yourself admitting on film that the movie was going to stink.
Look, I need to learn to trust my own instincts, because my instinct was it was going to be bad.
So if you have ever wondered what addicted behavior is like, you ever watch the old A&E show Intervention? You go, man, how can those poor people do that to themselves over and over? This is an addiction. I
have an addictive personality. So, I was actually so angry about the movie. I sat and made a note in my phone about all the reasons it was bad.
Hold on, but how'd you make a note in your phone? You did that in the theater?
Oh no, I did it after I walked out. We'll get to that. First of all, spoiler alert, if you're gonna see it, don't listen. Just turn off the video right now.
If you're going to see it, don't. The point is to save people money now, right?
An opinion is like a booger. Everybody has a few, you know?
I don't. I'm clean.
So this is just my opinion, but I am a lifelong weather nerd. So this is what I thought of the movie. First of all, I did go alone. So you know how everybody leaves like a single seat in between them? I was the nerd that I was like, can I sit here? I'm alone, so I won't like bother you or anything. The characters. I mean, the acting overall was so bad that people were laughing during the movie.
Was there anyone in it of like notable?
I couldn't pick not one person.
Like, is that a George Clooney in it?
No, absolutely not. No, there's no Helen Hunt or Bill Paxton a la Twister.
Okay.
Characters. The emotionless jerk storm chaser who only cares about the footage, and in my opinion, the worst actor in the whole movie. Just wait till he says, "We're in the eye." People laughed out loud. It was so cheesy.
Hold on. Isn't that like the shtick that there's always the storm chaser is just trying to sell it to some local?
Oh yeah, a guy dies and he's sitting there like checking the footage on his phone like, that's great. So again, spoiler alert.
Okay.
There was the two sons who, with a disconnected father whose mom had passed away. I bet you can guess that this tornado movie brought them all together.
They all learned how to be a family.
These two characters made me so angry because it was so cliche.
Okay.
The two redneck morons with no teeth, they chase tornadoes in a beat-up pickup truck.
Oh, of course.
And they're like, "What's up, Cletus? Let's go chase tornadoes."
Hold on, were they cross-eyed and like wearing bib overalls?
It was so cliche. It made me angry. That one made me angry.
Okay.
Then there's the sweet, adorable mom meteorologist, which everybody loves, you know. It's weird. You don't know who to root for in this movie. You don't know, like...
But hold on. But what's the premise? Can you just tell me what's the premise?
Oh, the premise! Oh,
that's what I'm trying to figure. What's it about?
It's another found footage film in that everybody's filming with their phones. Here's what kills me, though. Okay, found footage as in, you know, all the Paranormal Activity movies, whatever.
Yeah, Blair Witch.
There was music. There was a score to this movie.
But
if it's found footage, there's no music in real life.
Footage, how do we get like the three, like look at this shot here of like the tornado.
It wasn't found footage, and that was a lame excuse. Okay, let me.
There's like aerial shots of a tornado. How do they explain that? Did they find the footage from, like,
I got a big list
a helicopter?
Here. I personally didn't like, and this is a nerdy moment, I will say. I didn't like the reference to, I believe it was the Joplin tornado, because it happened on the day of a high school graduation, which also took place in the movie, and I thought that was kind of tacky. I don't know. I didn't like that.
It's not something I think everyone would know.
But in the reviews,
I think it's kind of like a weather nerd fact.
In the reviews, they were like, it's ripped from the headline, so that's kind of what they were going for. The Fire-nado, knock it off. It's garbage, and that happened at 57 minutes into the movie.
What is the Fire-nado?
When I walked out. I walked out. In fact, I went into the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie trying to find them so I could sit with them. But in a packed, dark theater, everybody's wearing 3D glasses. I had no idea where they were. So I had two choices. I could go sit in the lobby and play on my phone or sit through the rest of the movie,
hold on,
which I
but
did.
how did the Fire-nado come to be?
Oh, there was a fire because something exploded and then the tornado just ran over the fire and all the fire went up into the tornado.
And then did the fire like grow? Or?
Yeah, it went all the way up to the, it was ridiculous. That's when I walked out.
So the Fire-nado officially killed it for you.
And then I went back in because I couldn't find you guys. The principal of the high school looks like President Obama, which is super distracting. I mean, it's almost like it's purposeful. I don't like it.
Probably.
Oh my gosh. They managed to weave in a bad love story in a tornado movie.
But it's found.
How do you do that?
But it's found footage. But you know they did that. They did that with Cloverfield. That's another found footage film. But there's a love story in there.
Dumb love stories. Yeah. They ruin every single movie. Debris. You see every single cool scene of the movie in the previews. There are airplanes inside the tornadoes, cars, houses. Yet these people just like stroll right up to the tornado and never get hit by any of these giant objects.
Is there a cow? Because that's the big thing in Twister.
No, in this movie it's an airplane. It hits an airport. I'm serious though. Every scene you saw in the previews is the best scene of the movie. At the very end, of course, the jerk storm chaser sacrifices himself for everybody. And
sacrifices himself?
I can't explain it. It's
Who is he,
stupid.
Jesus? Is he dying for all the other storm chasers' sins?
It's so bad. It made me so angry. It's just bad. I'm almost to the end of my list. Don't worry. I just kept going here. But of course, in the end, the tornado brings everybody together. So the sons love their father, and everybody now says that Storm Chaser is a good guy.
Wow.
And the movie completely ends back on the rednecks, who you think died, but they didn't. They're just hanging upside down in a tree like Cletus. You dead? You know, and it's
I ain't dead.
I didn't even wait for that. I turned around and saw it and kept walking. And everybody said, I did read reviews this morning. Leave me alone. I read reviews this morning and it said the movie wasn't good, but the graphics were great.
All right, that's where this whole video was a sham. She knew it was bad. She read it this morning and she still went.
I had to tell you how bad it was.
You want to be one of those folks to have a first-hand account of it.
The graphics were not that good. You could put sharks in this movie and air it on Sci-Fi.
It's Sharknado.
It was so bad. I'm sorry, and I'm so disappointed.
Here's what I have finally figured out. I've always kind of known
I'm so mad.
She gets very angry when I call her this. But AJ truly is a suffering Irish.
Oh my God, I am not!
Not only does she love these monstrosities of Mother Nature that do nothing but cause harm and destruction, but she watches terrible films about these monstrosities that make her suffer. She is a suffering Irish.
I was not the only one who didn't like it. The chick behind me said, oh, that one kid was a good actor, the rest was crap. I'll go with her on that.
AJ saving you money. There you go. All right.
I'm done. I'm going to bed because I'm angry.
While you're here, subscribe to the Pat and AJ YouTube channel. It's been fun here on Friday Night Live. We'll see you back Monday morning with all fun news about where we're going.
2 thumbs down for Into the Storm. 2.
Bye.